Okay, so for example 4, it says a softball field forms a sector with the dimensions shown. Find the length of the outfield fence in the area of the field. So this is the outfield fence, that's our arc length, and then we want to find the area of the entire field. So length, when you want to find the arc length, that's S equals R theta. And then the area of a field is A equals 1/2 R squared theta. Okay, so first we know that we're given R, we're given the radius here, that's 200. So R is 200. Now we want theta, but we're given it in degrees. So 90 degrees, we have to convert that to radians first. So if we have 90 times pi over 180, that gives us 90 pi over 180, and 90 over 180 is 1/2. So it's pi over 2. So theta is pi over 2. Okay, so all you have to do is use these two numbers to figure out the answer, and all you have to do is type that in your calculator. So we'll do length first. S equals R theta. So R is 200 times pi over 2, which gives us 200 pi over 2, which is 100 pi, which is 314 feet. Now, you don't always have to do that. You can simply type in 200 times pi over 2, and it'll give you 314. I just wanted to work it out and show you where it all came from. So then area, that's 1/2 R squared theta. So we just plug in our R and our theta. Again, you can type all of this in. Just make sure that you're using the correct parentheses and notation so your calculator doesn't get confused. So, or you could go ahead and square this and type in 1/2 40,000 and then pi over 2. And if you type that in your calculator, you get 31,416 feet. And that's feet squared because it's area.
Mom.
What? Alright, MP, I don't even know, 4. So, in example 4, the outfield fence is 220 feet from home plate. So we're using the same angle as before, but now our fence, or we know the outfield fence is 220, and we want to estimate the length of the outfield fence in the area. Oh, sorry, the distance from the outfield fence to home plate is 220. So, this part right here, instead of having 200, it would be 220. So we know that R now is 220 and theta is still pi over 2. That hasn't changed. So if we have S equals 220 times pi over 2, that's going to give us the length. Type that in. You get 345.6 feet. And then if we want to find the area, it's 1/2 times 220 squared times pi over 2. Type that in a calculator. You get 38,013 feet squared. So this is a pretty simple unit or lesson. So I hope you guys catch on quickly. If not, feel free to message me. I'll try to get back to you as I can. And when I come back, we'll also go over any questions that you have.